Welcome to the Pooch Parenting Podcast, a podcast for parents with dogs. I'm Michelle Stern, a certified professional dog trainer, mom, and former teacher. Living with kids and dogs at the same time can feel like a circus. I know because I lived it too. Join us as we interview a variety of experts and parents to discuss topics that will make parenting with dogs easier, safer, and less chaotic. Also, you can love living with your dog again. I'll always keep it real, which might even mean that you hear the messiness of life in the background on occasion, but at least you know you're not alone. There's no better time than National Dog Bite Prevention Week to announce my free online summit, Sanity Savers for Parents with Dogs. Whew, that is a mouthful. I apologize for that. But there's a reason for a title like that. If you are a parent with kids and dogs, you know what I am talking about. There hasn't been a way to figure out how we can get extra sets of eyes on the backs of our heads or an extra set of arms to help us out with the challenge of raising kids and dogs at the same time. So this summit is going to have to be the next best thing. What I did is I brought together 40 parenting and dog experts together, and each of them shared a 1-minute tip to make your life easier. And because I want to save you time and energy, I organized all of these videos into 3 separate sections. One section is on dog and child safety, because a lot of you worry about growling and nips to your kids and maybe poor manners putting your kids at risk. Or maybe your kids and dogs are afraid of each other. So safety is a big one. Another one of the categories for the summit is developing healthy relationships. What I mean by that may not be what you think I mean by that. So it doesn't just mean healthy relationships between your kids and dogs. It also can relate to you developing healthy relationships with your dog yourself, or maybe you having a healthy relationship with your child. So for example, if you hear yourself saying no too often and getting annoyed with yourself, as I used to do, then you're going to find some strategies in here to help you help your child and build a stronger relationship so that you can like who you are as a parent. And then we've got one other section inside of the summit, which is all about reducing parent overwhelm. We've got a lot of really good tips in there, including how to help your child to calm down so that you don't lose your marbles, which is pretty important, actually. So we've got incredible people in there. We've got a former pediatrician, we have speech therapists, pediatric occupational therapists, and then, of course, we have a variety of other creative and interesting experts in there, dog behavior consultants and trainers, etc. What I'm noticing, actually, is that since the summit went live just a few days ago, a huge portion of the people signing up for it are other dog professionals. That is the coolest thing, because what it means is we all want to learn how to support our clients who have kids. P.S. dog trainers, if working with kids is not totally your jam, or if it's not in your wheelhouse, but there are no other experts in your area that you can refer clients to, I've got 2 pointers for you. Number 1, I do coaching. So if you need help with any of your cases, feel free to reach out and we can talk through them together, and I can share some of my tips and some of my child-related activities that might make your life easier. And also, I would be happy to take on referrals since I see all my clients over video. I'm also incredibly excited to see that we have several people involved in animal rescue participating in our summit so that we can help dog adoptions be successful when dogs are placed in families who have children. And P.S. for you, I would love for you to reach out to me and so that I can give you a super duper discount code for my kid and dog relationships workshop. We already have one rescue in Vermont that is sharing a special code so that their new adopters who have children can be super successful with their new dogs. And of course, to the parents listening to this summit, I'm really happy that you are there. It truly does take a village and I want to help keep your kids and dogs safe and you sane in the process. So please, all of you, feel free to sign up and participate in my free summit, Sanity Savers for Parents with Dogs, and I will link to where you can get registered in the show notes. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you again for your support. When you know better, you do better. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Pooch Parenting Podcast on the podcast app of your choice. For ongoing support, get on the waitlist for the Pooch Parenting Society, where I share training tips, activities, and coaching so families with dogs can live in harmony. By signing up at safekidsanddogs.com, you'll be the first to know when I open registration again for new members.